Okay, today we're going to talk about September 8, 6 p.m. What happens is that the moon reaches the positions of Neptune and Saturn. Saturn first and Neptune very soon after. So that is going to trigger the energies of both planets combined. And that means that anything to do with something that you feel that you have the intuition of, or maybe that you dream of obtaining, may suddenly become much clearer in many ways. So you'll have to, try and make sure that you understand what it's all about, because you see here, we have what we call a trine, which is a very beneficial type of configuration involving this little thing here, which is Vesta. Vesta is an asteroid that orbits between Mars and Jupiter. It has a very strong influence on the basis of what we consider as being harmonious, balanced, and so it has to do with well-being. Now, it's not far from the black moon, as you can see here, but it's not really conjunct the black moon. The black moon is going to transit around the zodiac in 9 years, whereas Vesta needs about 4 years to do the same job. So they're not going to conjunct this time around. The conjunction occurred before. Maybe a few weeks before. So what we see here is a potential to restore or preserve that notion of harmony and, of course, well-being represented by this element. And there's also a sextile, which is a very beneficial type of configuration as well, with Pluto. And Pluto represents, as you know, the ability that we have to regenerate. So on that particular day and time, you may be able to do something that will have that positive influence on the notion of regeneration, or derived from the notion of regeneration and well-being. Plus, there is also what we call a sextile, again, with Uranus, which is here at 1 degree and 28 minutes retrograde. Yes, okay. Just like Pluto, actually, is retrograde. Saturn is retrograde. Neptune is retrograde. They're all retrograde. They're retrograding, but they're still around. Even though, it's believed that the influence of a retrograding planet is not as strong as when it is in direct motion from our point of view on Earth, but it's still around, isn't it? So because all the planets involved here are actually retrograde, I think that we can consider that to obtain that positive result that we may be dreaming of, hoping for, we will have to make a special effort, because those very nice configurations may not act just by themselves, just like that, because the planets are retrograde, you see. Well, Vesta is not. It's the only element that is not retrograde. So Vesta should be the one to really care about and watch for and use as much as possible. Now, the energy is very strong in the sense that because it is the only planet that is not retrograde, but also because the trine, which involves Vesta and Saturn, especially, and the moon, of course, and Neptune a little bit, because Neptune is forming a false aspect with Vesta, but still, because it is so near the end of Pisces, where Vesta is near the end in Scorpio, we have that number of degrees that we consider as a trine. And there is also a false sextile here with Pluto. So regeneration may not come just like that, out of the blue. No, we'll have to do something to make it happen. Same for Saturn, representing the reality. How we are going to consider a reality and what that reality is according to, well, Neptune, which is our impression, our suggestions, our intuitions as well. How is this reality, doing to, and what it is doing to our potential to realize a dream? We may need more effort to make it happen. And the link with Uranus is interesting because Uranus is not in a hidden configuration with Neptune. It's really a sextile as such. So it may help us change something that we would need to make things happen for ourselves. So changing perhaps the way we act, the way we think, the way we react to whatever happens in our life. And that ability to change our behavior to make it more, in accordance with what is needed for us to succeed, even though it may necessitate a stronger effort on our part. The potential is there because the configurations are considered as being very positive, but some of them are hidden. That means that we'll have to somehow look for what is best for us, find it, and then use it. And that's how this September 8 is going to be like for us. And because the moon is now waning, as we say, toward the new moon, which once again will occur in Virgo as well, we must consider what needs to be addressed very seriously in order to be ready on that new moon's day to initiate something that we may not have had the chance to do on that last new moon, which also occurred in Virgo, on the very first degree in Virgo. And the next one is going to occur on the very last degree in Virgo as well. So that's interesting because it gives us another chance, perhaps, to achieve something that we may not have been able to achieve on that last new moon's day. So if you have a project and if you want to get involved in the project, you need to prepare what has to be prepared, to be ready. That's all there is to it. And the other videos that I will put online for you will analyze the remaining transits of the moon when it reaches Chiron, Uranus, Jupiter, and so on, and when it creates interesting configurations. So that will be the end for today. This video is short, but I hope that what I've explained will help you to achieve the best in your life, according to your situation and whatever. But if you need more information, according to your own birth chart, maybe a complete reading for 2026, which is around the corner, or just a simple answer to a question that you may have, don't hesitate to visit our website and you will find what is necessary to order such a reading or answer to a question. So thank you very much and see you soon in another video. Bye for now.